Hello, hello. Sorry about that, I left my mic on the floor. For those of you tuning in after this is live, I am working on some illustrations today for a book called Weary Tales. There'll be information in the description about that. And yeah, so this is a thumbnail that I'll be working from that I made a few months ago. And I've actually got a couple here that I might switch back and forth between. Sometimes when I'm working, if I get tired of working on something, I kind of alternate to give my brain something fresh to think about. So don't be surprised if you see me flip-flopping a bit. And also, please let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough. I feel like it might be too loud. I don't know. Maybe that's just on my end. But anyway, yeah, so this is my stream. If you ever do want to catch me live, I usually stream Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 6 p.m. Central Time until about 9-ish Central Time. So, yeah, anyway, let's get started. Actually, I'm gonna have to set up my Instagram stream really fast too. I feel like even though I've done more to streamline the setup process for streaming, it always seems to take more time than I plan on. Like, I started setting up an hour ago. You would think that would be enough time. However, turns out it's not. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this music isn't too loud. There. That should be enough. Sorry. Neighbors are... Someone's knocking on my neighbor's door. It's kind of creepy. Okay. Let's see if I can do this right. Actually, I think I'm going to plug this in closer to the screen on the other side. Sorry. 1 second. Might be too close. My setup is always so different depending on what I'm doing. It's been a long time since I've streamed a painting on Instagram. Okay, that should be good. And at least I can see. That's nice. Alright. And that should be pretty good. Man, they're really chatty over there. Start live video. Okay. I have no idea if that's going to be acceptable or not, but alright, here we go. Oh, sorry, I'm watching some weird, like, opera thing a friend sent me last time, so, Oh, hey, Maze, how's it going? Sorry, I'm still kind of fidgeting getting things set up. Let me know, please, if there's anything that's too loud. I think I'm gonna move... my tablet here. And maybe have this mic like this. We'll see. I don't usually draw with the tablet in my lap, but that might be the easiest way to do it tonight. Okay. How's your day been? Or your week, actually? It's been a bit. Oh, I forgot to change my darn stream title. There's like, I need to make a checklist. There's so many things I do before I do any stream, and I always forget at least one thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my, that is some opera. Excuse me. I just got done eating, so I might have hiccups for a few minutes. My bad. Oops. That needs to get off the screen there. Oh hey Peachy, how's it going? Oh thanks. This is Gretel from Hansel and Gretel, but it's like an alternate reality Gretel. So she's gonna have a few morbid accoutrements around her as the painting progresses. We'll see if they are visible or not to you guys, but how's my day been? My day has been okay. It's been okay. I struggled with whether or not I should do another Monster March catch-up day, because again, so first of all, I forgot to post anything from Monster March this week, even though I've drawn some things. It's been like a weird week, just in my personal life. So I've just been scattered. But I was like, no, I can't do another Monster March catch-up stream. I just did one of those. So I figured I would do Weary Tales since I haven't done that in a while. At least not in front of you guys. It's just been duration. I don't know if I can handle this opera though. Usually I'm okay with opera, but there's like certain timbre, maybe is the word of opera. And this is just like that stereotypical, like, annoying opera, in my opinion. So I might have to switch this. Okay, there we go. That should be displaying correctly now. Okay. But yeah, my day's been okay. It's been okay. I'm waiting to be called for rehearsal, so I may drop out at some point. Hey, no worries, no worries. I feel bad because I always forget to start up the Insta stream when I do this. So I was like, it's easier to do painting than it is sculpting, so I figured I'd set it up. Alright, I don't know how you guys feel about this music, but I think I'm gonna have to change it because I can't. I wonder if there's like a public domain playlist on YouTube. Public domain. That's mostly just classical, right? Free public domain music. Okay, I hope these are actually public domain. Let's just do public domain. What? I don't want dance mixes. Alright, I hope this music's okay. Do you guys know if all classical music is public domain? Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for using this. Guess we'll find out. Oh, nice. Okay, now I'm getting lost looking at classical music, you guys. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I'll switch back and forth if need be. But this should be okay. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Alright, let's find the brush I want and get started. I'm not sure if I should start by doing lines over this or what. Or if I should just do a paint over. I feel like a paint over would be more fun. Alright, let's just do that then. Again, please let me know if the music's too loud or something. Oh, hey, Last! How are you doing? Hello, hello. How's your week been, my friend? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I feel like the music is so loud it might be picking up on my mic too. Maybe slightly. I don't know. I'm not sure how to fix that if I put my mic on this side. I don't know. It's definitely picking up on it though. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, hey, Cinna, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually done an illustration on stream, so I figured it was time. Hopefully people don't find them too boring, but I do need to get them done. So, if they're boring, I guess they're boring, I don't know. So just for those of you who maybe have never seen my process before, I typically do a very small thumbnail, and then I expand it to fill a huge canvas, basically, so that's why it's so pixelated. I don't know if you guys can see that very well on your screen, but it's super pixelated. And then I take a new layer and I just do like a paint over, keeping kind of the original intent with the colors and the tones and the mood and stuff. And it just, I don't know, for whatever reason, this process just really appeals to me for now. It's always changing, I suppose, but... I made our arm a little too big. The reason I like doing paint overs is because I just feel like it's so much faster than messing with all of the layers. You know, I just knock in the colors I want and then I go back in with details and all of a sudden it like pulls itself together and it's a painting. So, feeling a little tired, might just be bored, dehydrated. I only babysat this morning and it wasn't too early and it was really easy. Good. Basically was holding and rocking a 3-month-old who slept most of the time. That's awesome. Those are the good kind of 3-month-olds. My friend's baby does not sleep through the night like that. I mean, well, she does, but she only sleeps in like 20-minute intervals. So like when it's time to be up, she's up. It's nice that she slept the whole time. lower the opacity on this brush a little bit. It's like slightly too strong. It's making everything look really silly. Anyway, how was your week, Senna? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you, so... Or I guess, you know, seen you, but you know what I mean. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like this part of the painting, like doing, just like knocking in the tones and stuff, I always like the way it looks better. But like by the time I get to the refining stage, it just, I feel like I have to be so nitpicky with everything that it just takes all of the fun out of anything I'm doing. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's something I need to figure out how to do better. Both. So this is the Gretel story, but it's like a... I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, but it's just like a very dark twist on what ended up happening in that story, as opposed to what we hear. I suppose like it's definitely from the author's like imagination. This version. You'll like as the painting progresses, I'm hoping that the picture will tell its own story, and like. I don't know. I'm not sure how she feels about me giving away plot points. Well, I guess it's not really plot points, because the book itself is really a collection of short stories. So I don't know. Not sure what she wants me to do, actually. I should probably ask her. I feel like I have to like text her about stuff every few weeks. Like, hey, what about this? But yeah, so it's the story is based on the fairy tale, but it's twisted. If that makes sense. So it's definitely not like your bedtime Hansel and Gretel that you heard growing up. Oh, well, there you go. I mean... So yeah, that would be pretty darn close to what the twist is. It's not quite it, but this is Gretel here. But yeah, I don't know. I probably should ask her if she's comfortable with me just telling you guys what the plots are, because I feel like it's not like it ruins the book. But I don't know. Perhaps she feels differently. Who knows? Yeah, and you're right. There are like a ton of retellings of classic fairy tales. It's a very popular genre. Is it considered its own genre? Or is that too much? I don't know. How well do I know fairy tales? I feel like I know them about as well as most people know them, maybe. Like, I haven't, like, studied their, like, cultural context in depth or anything. But, I mean, I feel like I know them pretty well. I'm familiar with these ones, at least, you know, the ones in this book. But yeah, feel free to gush away. I know more about them than I do Power Rangers. Which isn't really saying a whole lot, but... Oh man, this is 100%. Like, it's so zoomed out. I'm trying to be a lot better about working at 100%. Or, like, not working at 100%, you know? Because, like, I have a really bad habit of zooming in too fast. And I just want to get this eye kind of in there, though. And then I'll zoom back out. Promise. By this eye, I mean both eyes, obviously. But I mean, yeah, I feel like if you want to educate us... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I thought it was funny that you posted that there. I'm sure Ryu will hop all over it when she sees it. I have no idea what it is or what it means. I guess you liked the Hansel and Gretel movie? I don't know that I saw the Hansel and Gretel movie. Is that the one where they were like vampire hunters or something? Or was that the Abraham Lincoln movie? Yeah, they were some kind of hunters. Maybe I did see it and I just forgot. I don't know. I went through a phase where I was trying to get through all of my movies I've never seen. Like, I have a huge list of them. And I always have had, so I went through a phase, like, for a few months last year. Where I was just, like, renting movies that I had on that list that I'd never seen. See, I'm doing it again. I'm getting too involved too fast. It's making her look weird. I don't know. I don't remember. If I did see it, it didn't leave much of an impression with me. I can say that, because I don't remember. But I've also... I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm usually skeptical about those kind of movies anyway, so... may not be the best person to ask. Not sure. But yeah, I don't think I saw that one. Oh, hey V. How are you doing? Just thinking about you today. They added the Brothers Grimm movie to Netflix and I'm not rewatching that one. They mixed and matched stuff, but I remember getting frustrated. Yeah. I think he was dumb at some point. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think a lot of the fairy tale movies that have been coming out are kind of silly. Like, I haven't really liked any of them, I don't think. They all just kind of remind me of, like, remakes of Van Helsing from the 90s or whenever that movie was made. 2000s. Oh, I missed something. Hang on. So the 2 episodes of the new Super Sentai series called Power Rangers Cops and Robbers because the Japanese title is long and hard to type. Yeah, they tend to do that. Yeah, it was Hugh Jackman, wasn't it? Oh, Hugh Jackman. Before you were X-Men. Or wait, was he Wolverine then? I can't remember. My life is a blur. I don't know what's real anymore. Okay. I mean, I believe you. You definitely are more likely to know than me. I can't remember. All the movies are a blur. Pop culture. I don't know what's going on anymore. Lupin versus Pat Ranger? I don't know what that is. Oh, I do have some news though, I guess. I don't think I really posted it very many places, but I actually submitted my line stickers this week, so that's exciting. They're officially pending review over in Japan. I have no idea how long that's supposed to take. I want to say I read somewhere it would take like a couple of weeks. But yeah, so I ended up going and doing 32 stickers instead of 40. I felt kind of bad about it because I wanted to do 40 and I had ideas for 40, but I just wanted to get them out, and there were some I was having trouble getting like facial expressions that I liked, so I just was like, you know what, 32 is better than none. So I went ahead and did it. Yeah, I hope so. 2 weeks to a month or more? Holy cow, was it really a month? Oh my gosh. Well, I definitely tweeted at Line this morning when I posted about it on Twitter. So maybe they'll see my post and hurry it along, or I'll get put like on the blacklist and I'll never, you know, never get my sticker set up. I mostly tweeted at them just to like, I don't know, in case somebody was looking. It was more just a tag for myself, not to like necessarily get their attention. Wait, what did I miss? I feel like I missed something in chat. And why is my scroll bar disappeared? Wasn't expecting the police chief in this Japanese as heck show shot in Japan to be an American looking black guy threw me off a bit. Oh, I see. I've never seen Lupin either. Blast. I'm pretty bad. Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's on my list of things I should see, but no, I haven't seen it. Good to know they have diversity since they are mixed heritage people in Japan. Yeah, I was watching like some Japanese documentaries actually on that. About like Japanese-born people of just any race other than like Japanese, and what it's like growing up in Japan, which is like largely, like probably one of the least diverse countries in the world. Like, so few people there are not Japanese. And so it's just like you just stand out no matter what if you're not Japanese. And they like went around asking people who were not Japanese like what their experience was. It was interesting. I don't know. I saw it on, it was like a series of them on YouTube. interesting to get a glimpse of life in other countries sometimes, I suppose. Oh, it wasn't the first time? Well, apparently it's like very popular to like display them in media or something. But it's just as far as like the actual numbers of non-Japanese in Japan, it's like really low, I think. That's what I heard. On that thing, on that little series anyway. I don't know. And you find some interesting stuff on YouTube every once in a while. I mean, they were just asking random people on the street, so I don't know how scientific it all was necessarily, but interesting. So I might take a break from this one in a little bit and work on another one. I've been trying to do these in tandem to kind of keep, because my brain sometimes, like, I'll just get overwhelmed looking at the same piece for hours and hours, and it just, like, getting any work done that's actually decent is really hard sometimes after a point. So I might switch over to the Beauty and the Beast one for a second. Or in a little bit, maybe. Probably need to keep my brush strokes looser. I think that's a big part of my problem. I just tighten up so fast. Do you guys have that problem? Any of you guys who are artists? Do you like get caught up in details too quickly? How do you like stop yourself from doing that? Yeah, what are you working on right now, Maze? I know you mentioned you were working on something earlier, but I don't know if you said what. If you did and I missed it, I'm sorry. Interesting take on fairy tales set in America. I recommend these from thebrothersgrimm.com. Cool, yeah, let me click that in just a second. So what is this, a kid's show? Series of adaptations of folk fairy tales in the 80s and 90s that were popular in schools and libraries. We have made streams and would like to share them freely with you. Donations will help us preserve these films in a climate-controlled archive and allow us to connect with you. Huh. So it's just this guy and his wife? Oh, this is neat. I should send this to China. She'd probably really like it. a contest with the devil, a Civil War soldier must not wash or pray for 7 years? Wow. That's gross. I don't know if I'm familiar with all of these, but yeah, I'll definitely look into those later. Very cool. Thank you. Love little interesting things like that. Hark put up a post she did on DA and said she didn't know what to do with it, so she let us have a go at it. Oh, nice. That's cool. Not quite kids, given some of them are intense. PG, okay. Bristle Lip is a more tasteful adaptation of Taming of the Shrew. Okay. Amazing fan looked at Japanese stuff news. That's good news. Kamen Rider? Oh dear. Yeah, I think Ryu's really into that. You guys talked about that once, I think. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to think if I have any other news from this week. Probably should go back and do some lines on this, just because it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of wavy looking without some kind of like framework, I guess. I don't know, maybe I want that. Yeah, I probably should have started with them. I just really like the loose painting. It's more relaxing for me. But in hindsight, I probably should have like drawn this out a little bit more before I started. Spider-Man's first appearance was in 1962. First Kamen Rider appeared in 1971. I feel like that's pretty clear. We all know who the copycat is now. Her legs look very strange. Something is not right. Oh, thanks, Doodlebot. I had not saved this at all, so that would have been really sad. Going through the series Kamen Rider game, which has done a lot of status quo shake-up since first episodes. Yeah, like what? I gotta say, I'm not super familiar with very much Japanese cinema outside of what little I watched in middle school and like Ghibli movies. Ghibli, is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Does anybody know, like, officially what it is? Is it Ghibli? I want to say it's Ghibli, but I've always said Ghibli. My Americanism. Alright, since I've messed this all up, I'm gonna have to reshape her. Go watch Kamen Rider HB Hibiki? What is that? In case I know a fair amount of fairy tales, so I have 2 rewrites I'm working on. Oh, nice! Naturally, both have to be at their core Beauty and the Beast because different cultures have adapted it into the other titles and stuff. Well, in Kamen Rider series, there's usually one main writer with another showing up later in the series, so at most expect 2 or 3 writers before the season. Fell in love with Kamen Rider because of him. Oh, Hibiki? Is that who you mean? Okay, something is really off with her proportions now that I've made her slouching. Like, she was fine when she was sitting up straight, but now that she's slouching, it's kind of like I need to move everything, so I might have to take the slouch away. Which makes me kind of sad, because I like the slouch. I was having fun with the shadows of the slouch. But the slouch messing up her proportions really bad. I mean, they're actually still kind of messed up. Maybe the slouch is okay and I just need to fix the legs. Alright, it's time to do a draw over now. No, don't delete that. Okay, so for her legs... I'm going to redline my own painting here. Okay. So for her legs, they're like this. Something is still weird. This leg's okay, it's this one down here that's wrong. It needs to be like out here. So Japan says it with a J, but it's actually G, so either way is correct technically. Oh, it's a foreign word? I didn't know that. So Japan says it Ghibli, but it's actually Ghibli? I did not know that at all. Huh. Okay, so I've been saying it right then. Italian noun Ghibli. Oh, there it is. Italian noun Ghibli, based on the Libyan Arabic name for the hot desert wind of that country. The idea being the studio would blow a new wind through the anime industry. It also refers to an Italian aircraft. Oh, okay, okay. So it is a Ghibli, or a Ghibli. Japan says it wrong. That's so funny. That is so weird that Japan says it wrong and it's their own company. So Studio but if they pronounce it Ghibli, shouldn't that be how we pronounce it, or no? I don't know. I'm gonna take a break from this. It's time to switch. Game is loosely based on the Warring States period of Chinese history, so there are at least 7 sides, all with different motivations. I don't know what you guys are talking about now. You guys are like moving so fast in chat. I'm losing track of the conversation. I don't know if I want to use this brush though for this. It's a little bit too comic booky, you know? I should probably go find my little... this guy. Oh, okay. I was like, I think I lost complete track of what's happening right now. I don't know, this one I feel like has a really strong outline already. Do I even really need to do this? I feel like I could just go over what's already there and be okay. And just paint on the actual thumbnail or one below it or something. Especially the Three Kingdoms story legend. I don't know that legend. They burn! Oh, I have the sunglasses on my head. That's very silly. Ugh, I don't know why my eyes always start hurting so much. Maybe Game of Thrones should take some cues about the dance teams and do dance-offs instead of wars. It's about, wait, long story short, Kamen Rider is starting to turn into Game of Thrones with colorful costumes, dance teams, and less gruesome death. Nice. I know, I need to, like, go get some eye drops or something. Ugh, my eyes hurt so. I think it is just like straining in low light at these screens. I think that's what does it. It's just, my eyes hurt. Okay. So I might have to go back and like slightly edit some of this line work later. But I think for now I just want to have some kind of line work underneath to kind of fall back on. I don't know. This one is Beauty and the Beast. A writer that I would like is Wizard. Why is that? I really don't know anything about Kamen Rider. I need to actually like look up a picture of a flower before I set this in stone. They're themed after magic and jewelry. Why do you think I'd like that? I'm just curious. Do I strike you as like a magic and jewelry fan? I was going to guess because of the flower, but I thought maybe Persephone. Yeah, no, this is Beauty and the Beast. So she's like so the twist on this is that she's actually the beast, and so I'm trying to subtly imply that with like the leaf kind of curling into like a horn shape a little bit. I don't want to make it too obvious, but I also don't want it to be so subtle that it's like you miss it, you know? Oh, hey Beth, how you doing? Hey, long time no see. What are you up to? So I don't know. I'm probably going to play around with the positioning too. It might just be too close to the top, you know. There, maybe that's a little more space. Give me more room for a home, or a horn. I don't really need the bottom part of that picture anyway. Just got home. Excellent. Welcome home. Yeah, this is definitely like a... I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this illustration. This one's kind of boring to me. Because it's literally just like a portrait, you know? Oh, like a long fingernail or something? Yeah, I was trying to think of ways I could make her look beastly without making it so obvious. Because at first I was going to like design a female beast, you know? Like just a female fuzzy beast. But I just didn't want it to be so... I mean, the story doesn't really imply that she changes into one, but like what she does in the story, in my opinion, is very beastly. And so it's, yeah, it just, I don't know, I'm hoping that with the context of the words that people will get what's happening in the picture. But anyway, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, the author, China, she liked it, so if she's okay with the concept, then I'm sure it'll be fine. Just got home. Yeah, well, good. Thanks for popping into the stream for a little bit. Definitely appreciate that. I'll just cheat and slide this over. Looks really silly, but helps me stay on track here. Oh, hey, Tsunami. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Maybe some thorns in it too. Yeah, I was trying to think of like brambles or thorns or like something else I could throw in there to make her look a little sinister. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Thorns. I don't know, I kind of like the underpainting, to be honest. It's a little dark, but I don't think it's terrible. How are you doing, Tsunami? How's your week been treating you? Oh, well, thanks. Appreciate you stopping in. It's still too dark. There we go. Ugh, deadlines. Gross. Don't say that dirty word here. Yeah, I mean, I probably need some deadlines. Actually, deadlines are kind of helpful sometimes. Like, they're terrible and terrifying, but they also make sure you get things done, you know? Like, you have no choice. There's a deadline. It has to be done by then. Yeah, your language is excused. For now. Dare you say that word. In my presence. Change this up a little bit too. I don't know. For me, like, since I'm self-employed, like, I kind of have to make my own deadlines, and it's really easy to cut yourself slack. That's like something you learn right away. Just like, maybe I shouldn't let myself get away with that much time off. Because technically, like, if you're not working, you're off, right? Like, and if you work for yourself, I feel like if I was my own employee, I would be really upset with how much time off I take. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird way of looking at it. Get like 95% of the work done that's close to due date. Yeah, that's totally how, I think that's how everybody kind of is, though. I mean, at least, especially in school. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, naps and getting distracted by articles on the internet. Or like wanting to go for a walk and then like, oh, hey, look, there's a mountain. Well, I mean, I have some time. I can climb it. And then it's 4 hours later and you're like, oh, that took a little longer than I thought it was going to. But there were these really cool things I need to take pictures of. And it just kind of like snowballs. So I had to learn pretty early on moving out here that you have to be kind of hard on yourself if you want to get things accomplished, unfortunately. Sad but true. But I was reading something. Man, I like this flower more without the lines. You guys, I think it looks better without it. Back off, life, right? But it's like, man, I gotta experience life if I want to fill up my idea bank with all the ideas. More excuses. There's a balance. There's a balance for sure. Like, you can't just work, but you also can't just life. You have to both. Or else the rent doesn't get paid and you fall behind on bills, and before you know it, you're on the streets homeless, which is terrible. It escalates quickly here in Denver. It's very expensive to live here. One day you're hiking in the mountains, the next day, homeless. Yeah, I really don't like it with that. I'm just gonna do the outside outline. Oh yeah, you live in Cali, so, I mean, it escalates more quickly than that, I'm sure. Although, I feel like Denver is pretty close, price-wise, at this point. I mean, we did absorb like half of the population of California for the past few years. Slight exaggeration, but like seriously, there's tons of people here that are moving here from California like every day. I'm extremely cat distractible. Like, distracted by cats? You're easily distracted by cats? Is that what you mean? I guess I'm moving up there to be part of the crowd. Oh, hey, are you moving to Colorado? Is that what you mean? I can definitely recommend you some places. No, you lose focus fast. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do too if I let myself. I have to really stay on top of myself to not be really ADHD about stuff. Sometimes I wonder if I was supposed to be ADHD and just wasn't diagnosed. But in some ways I'm glad I wasn't, because I feel like that would have helped me get, like, have excuses my whole life about controlling my level of distraction. Whereas I just always thought everybody had to deal with being distracted constantly by stuff, and that I was just really bad at managing it. I don't know. Maybe it's a little both. Oh. Well, I was gonna say, if you are moving up here, I can definitely tell you, like, places to avoid. Denver. Don't move to Denver, whatever you do. Yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. Just don't move to Denver. It's a short list. Everything's expensive here. There's too many people. It's way cheaper elsewhere in the state. Just save yourself the trouble and start in Colorado Springs. That's what I should have done when I moved here. There's just Denver. I don't know. I've never really lived in a bigger city before. I mean, I grew up in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, which is a lot of people, don't get me wrong. But it's like a different culture. Like, maybe it's just because it's the South, and this is not the South, especially with people, like, from the coasts moving here so much. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like everything is super divisive here, whereas, like, in Texas, people, like, didn't get this uptight about stuff, but, like, everything's a big deal here. Like, I feel like I live in Twitter. Or Tumblr. Does that make sense? Maybe that's the best way to describe Denver. Like, it's just, everybody's like, oh, I'm triggered. Like, no, can we just look at these cool mountains? Like, do we have to worry about that? I don't know. That's how I feel about it anyway. Like, everything is suddenly, like, in your face, important, and we can't just be chill. But I'm also from Texas, so that could just be my, like, southern sensibility. Being like, why aren't we just drinking lemonade and watching the deer? I don't understand. So, I don't know. I've heard Colorado Springs is a lot better. I've got friends that live down there and they say it's really chill. Wow, her hair, why did I do this? Her hair is so messed up. What is even happening with her hair? Right there. Oh, I had vines in it. Okay, well, let's just, for now, not worry about that. No, it's mostly just the cost of living is super high. So I was reading some statistics. Oh, hey, Miles. How are you? I was reading some statistics about Denver where it said there was like 10,000 people moving here every month. Like every month for the past like 5 years. But there's only, I don't know, there's only like a couple thousand homes that go on the market like in a year. And so there's just nowhere for people to move to. And so there's just like a really big, it's just like, it's really packed. I don't know how to describe it. Like, vacancies don't last long. It's super expensive. Like, the cheapest place you're going to find that's halfway decent is like $1,200 a month for a 1-bedroom. Like, you can find stuff that's closer to $1,000, but it's not going to be the best, like the best maintained or just like the best in general at anything. Like, I don't know. That's just been my experience anyway. It's just too many people, and whenever you get too many people, I think like tensions and just interpersonal relationship, people are like more antsy maybe, or just like angrier at each other more easily because they're just irritated in general. That's the only thing I can chalk it up to. But yeah, anyway, that's my opinion of Denver. I mean, the mountains are great, don't get me wrong. I moved here for the mountains. And I'm also not in like downtown Denver. But I definitely would not recommend other people to move here because there's mountains in Colorado Springs and there's way fewer people. So people are just more chill in general. Down yonder. Okay. Well, there's the lines. Oops, my video's off. No, I don't think I will share that video. Should I do another Instagram video? Actually, I might start in just a minute because I'm going to take a break here in a few minutes. Get some water and stuff. I'm from Brooklyn and a bit of a hood boy. I need my card shop in Bodega. I guess I just don't know anything about that. Like, I grew up in the suburbs of a large Texas metroplex, but like, when we moved there, it was like I had cows for neighbors. Like, it was a very like country place when I moved there, and only in like the past like decade it's really exploded. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I grew up in a small town by any means, but it definitely wasn't like Denver. It definitely wasn't like a big city, you know, or like Brooklyn or anything like that. But yeah. Oh, I'm good, Miles. Thanks. It's been a busy week for sure, but I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Just trying to figure out what the next steps are for me as far as like what I want to do with my branding and trying to get all my social media stuff organized. I finally redid some of my Twitch page today. It's not very good looking. It's just like some extra panels to make following me on social media a little bit easier. But I need to redo some stuff with my Twitch page still. Iced tea! Yes. In and out. What? Psh. Until you've had Whataburger, you don't even know, you guys. Okay, I'm just saying. If you haven't had Whataburger, you don't know for sure. Took forever for In-N-Out to come where I live. Yeah, so they made it. In-N-Out came to Texas, the Metroplex, like right before I moved, and everybody made this huge deal about it, and I went and had it, and it was just like, okay. Like, it was a burger. I don't know. Like, it wasn't a bad burger. It's just like Five Guys is right there, and Five Guys is way better. I don't know. Yeah, it was just, I didn't get what the big fuss was about. Is this a commission piece? Yeah, so this is for a book illustration. For a creepy fairy tales compilation of short stories that I'm working with an author for down in Texas. I mean, I feel like Five Guys or Bad Daddy's are pretty good like fast food burger options. But I will say, when I could have bread and gluten and stuff, Whataburger was a pretty good burger. Although, if I had to pick like a fast food burger, I remember the only one I even kind of liked was Wendy's for some reason. Wendy's and Whataburger. Those are the only ones I would really like. Yeah, I want a burger here. Otherwise, I would just get like something not that. I like The Habit, but no one I know likes it. What's The Habit? Okay, let's see. So I put that on top, and if I make it... What does this do? Nope, we don't want that. I guess I'll just have to paint over. I had to drop Wendy's because they took off the spicy chicken nuggets. Okay, but the Frosties. Like, that's the one thing I can still have at Wendy's, and I can't have it because if I open that Pandora's box again, it will just be bad. I love Frosties. That's all I would get. So bad for you. Okay, I guess I'll just do a little underpainting here. Although I really like these colors, I'm not sure if I want to get rid of them altogether. The Habit is a burger place? No. I've definitely never heard of it. I don't know, I kind of like these like texture-y strokes under here. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of them. Oh, Senna knows apparently. Who's the author you're working with? I might need to look them up. Her name is China Despain. I don't know if she's had any other books published yet, but this is the first young adult compilation she's worked on. And the original idea with this project was to possibly get like a bunch of different artists to illustrate different stories and have it be like an anthology. But I guess she just really liked the piece that I made, and so she decided to have me do all of them. So it turned into a book deal for me, which is really cool because it's the first one I've done. But yeah, I think she's got some manuscripts that are like being reviewed, but I don't know that she's gotten anything published yet. I should probably know that. But I mean, you know, keep her name on your list because they're pretty good. But yeah, it's basically just like kind of spooky, creepy, just retellings of classic fairy tales, but with kind of like a female empowerment twist a little bit, where it's kind of removing the damsel in distress narrative from the story and just kind of making it more like, what if they were actually in charge of what happened to them? Like, why did it happen this way if they were in charge, kind of a thing. Or not necessarily in charge, but like had more agency, I guess, in their own, I don't know, grand finale or whatever of their life, of their story. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Hang on. First, and not, if anything, they have a drive-through. They're also very stupid. No. Wait. I missed something. That's why they have the Santa Barbara burger. Oh, Santa Barbara. And yes, this is from Beauty and the Beast, My Sir Impala. Yes. This is Beauty and the Beast. This is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, where Beauty is actually the Beast, but not in a literal sense. It like just because of the way she behaves, kind of a thing. So I'm trying to subtly imply that with. I'm gonna give her like kind of a vicious, kind of a maybe slightly vicious smirk, and like, you know, they're just gonna have like thorns, and this is supposed to kind of look like a horn a little bit, and I don't know, just kind of like subtle hints that she may look beautiful, but she's selfish, kind of a thing, I guess. Anyway, how do you spell her name? Her name is China Despain. Let me type it in chat. Despain. That's the author. Oops. I tweeted at her on my Twitter account. Actually, it's convenient that Doodlebot just did that. But anyway, so if you wanted to follow her or something and see updates when she gets stuff out, that is where you could do that. But yeah, I don't know. This illustration, I'm not sure if I like. I mean, I guess I kind of like it to some extent. I just feel like it's kind of boring. Like, it's not telling as much of a story as I like to tell with illustration. So I'm trying to make, like, the symbolism, I guess, pop out a little more or something. I don't know. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the way this painting is coming, though. Yeah, I know. It is a really cool name, isn't it? I don't know. I think it's her actual name. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Impala. I need to fix my bot still. I even made a note today to do that, and I totally forgot to. Bad Doodlebot. I thought I had changed it to make it to where it would just go to a moderator, but I don't know. You didn't even use that many. Can't find my eraser, my favorite one. I have been using it for 6 months. Yes, I do hate that, actually. Yeah, I think... Let's see. How do I change that? Sorry about that, Impala. You're not, like, in trouble or anything. Okay. Let's see. Word protection. How do I change this? Symbol protection. Okay, that should be better. I wonder if it would mute me if I tried to test it. Okay, I upped it to like 30 something symbols. Okay, I don't know if that saved it or not, but anyway, to answer your question, yes, I do hate it when my eraser disappears. In fact, that also happened to me recently, and I was very sad. I lost my, I don't know if you guys ever had these, but you know those little stick erasers that are like the little, like the ones that are just like little, it's very cheap probably, but it just has like a little tube eraser in it. You can just like clank it down whenever you need more eraser. It's like this much eraser in it. I just love those. I think they're great. They erase so well. And I can't find mine. I have no idea what I did with it. I'm really sad. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Miles. Yeah. I'm hoping it comes out okay. It's not exactly where I want it to be yet, but I think the underdrawing for this one worked pretty well. So I don't have as much to change about this one as I do the other ones. I'm not sure how I feel about like brightly colored eyeshadow. Anyone have thoughts? I'm not really sure how do you guys, for those of you who paint, I guess, I have trouble doing like makeup on top of skin. Do you guys do like a second layer or something, or do you use a certain setting? Like, I just have a really hard time getting like a realistic effect when it comes to doing makeup on skin, and I don't know why. It seems like you would just use the color that you want and just kind of paint it in. Ooh, I kind of like that red eye though. Is that too nail on the head? That might be a little bit too obvious. I don't know. Maybe it's just not dark enough. So you just use a different layer and play with the opacity? I mean, you're like the portrait expert, so I'm just going to do what you say. Does that look like makeup? I don't know. I think a second layer, low opacity. Yeah, alright, so everybody knows except me. I just can't do it for some reason, because I feel like that doesn't look like makeup. Is this makeup? Is makeup looking? Of course, you know what it probably is I don't actually know how to use makeup. Like I have no idea how to put on eyeshadow, or like where does the line go? What part of the eyelid do you put eyeshadow? Like I have no idea. So that could be part of it too. I guess maybe just this part. I don't know. What is makeup? Somebody who what's her name? There's a girl who comes in and watches sometimes who's actually a beautician, and she's always giving me like makeup advice that I don't understand. She would be perfect right now. Where is she? Are you me? Is me even me? Oh my, do you guys know each other? Or is this just a strange coincidence? Okay, hang on, I missed it. I might have to buy the book when it comes out because one, I love retelling those classic fairy tales, and two, oh, thank you, Miles. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I'll definitely be making noise on social media once the book is out. I'm really hoping I can finish these illustrations before the summer. That would be super ideal if I could get that done. Mostly because I really need a paycheck, and I'm like, I haven't gotten a part-time job because I've been working on so much stuff. And this if I can get like on a regular like production schedule with these, this could be relatively steady income for me, which will keep me from having to get a part-time job. But so far I have not been. Oh dang it, I'm on the wrong layer. See, that's the danger of these layer things you guys tell me to do. 'Cause I just did that all wrong. No, we just said the same thing for opacity. Oh, okay. The way you guys are bantering, I thought maybe you were like actually sitting like next to each other or something. Maybe I just didn't realize that you knew each other. Alright, carry on. Carry on being the same person, but not. It's fine. Ugh, I don't even want to look at Gretel right now. She looks so terrible. I kind of want to like start over a little bit. Or are we sitting next to each other? Ah, the questions, the crisis. What is reality? Nobody knows. Yes, that's what happens when you come into this chat for too long. Crazy alternate universe parallels start happening. Crazy. Straight up bonkers. Have you seen the skit from Mad TV about the clones? No, I haven't. Oh, does it? How is the music, by the way? Is the music too loud or is it okay? Nobody has told me it's too loud, so I'm gonna assume it's okay. I've got my speaker like way far away from me because it's really loud for me. No, you didn't just date yourself. I remember Mad TV, I just didn't watch it. Maybe you guys are the same person. What if you guys are the same person just from alternate, like, choice timelines? Like, had you done something else in life, you would be this other version of you. Ever thought about that? Does that ever freak you guys out? I think about stuff like that all the time. Like, I wonder what kind of person I would be if I had done this instead of that. I'm sure everybody thinks about that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to depart now. It's been a pleasure. And, oh, hey, yeah, no worries. Have a good night, Miles. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate your company. Feel free to come back anytime you want. Help! I'm stuck in an existential crisis. What do I do? Ah! Apparently there's a line there. You can't flower there. I'll just flower here. I also never saw Black Swan, so I can't tell you if the Black Swan vibes are a thing or not. It's just, this is just public domain music that I can use without getting in trouble on YouTube, so that's why we're using it. And I definitely looked it up like at the beginning of the stream. So I definitely hope it's not a fake public domain thing. Wait, what is this? I may not be able to watch this on the stream. Yeah, maybe if I mute myself. What? You guys can still hear me, right? Oh my. This Arnold impression, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'll have to watch the rest of this later. That is pretty funny, though. That noise he kept making, like, he had that spot on for sure. Oh man, I lost all my stuff. Hang on. Where's my Streamlabs? Okay. Let me unmute myself, sorry. Okay, here we go. It might inspire me? Oh, thanks. The noise. I can't. That was probably like the worst impression of that noise he was making. I'm so sorry for everybody who just listened to that and I didn't give you warning. But it was funny. Okay. Man, I don't know. This I need to paint over this whole thing because it's just super pixely. But man, I like the effects though. I'm kind of sad. I hope I don't lose them. At least the proportions are right on this painting. But I can't even look at that Gretel painting right now. It's so off now that I've like been away from it for a minute. I don't even want to like click back over to it. I just want to do something else. I need to fix it really bad. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to take a short couple-minute break to go refill my water bottle and maybe get a snack. I don't know, I probably shouldn't get a snack. I am a little hungry. What kind of snack can you eat that's not terrible for you, but filling? Rice? Is rice bad for you late at night? Popcorn. Yeah, but I eat too much popcorn if I make it. I guess I do have a little bag of popcorn I could make. That's a good idea. Oh, grapes. Oh, I love grapes. I can't afford fresh fruit. Who do you think I am? I have raisins. That's like the closest thing I have to fresh fruit. Man. Can I have another salad? I do have some lettuce. Because it's really cheap. No, I don't want another salad. Man, I really want something sweet. Grapes sounds so good right now. Oh, I just want grapes now. Maybe I'll see if somebody can bring me some grapes. Alright, maybe I'll do popcorn. Yeah, eating a salad while drawing is hard. That's the other trick. But see, then, like, popcorn, your fingers get all greasy and buttery. And, like, you can't... anything. At least I can't. Maybe a more talented person could. Because, like, it gets all over my little pin. And all over my little mouse and everything. So it's like if I'm eating, I'm gonna have to stop to eat popcorn. I could make... is rice? Rice is kind of okay for you, but what would I put on the rice? I have some butternut squash soup I could make into a curry. Just like thicken it. Put that on rice. That might be okay. I don't know. I've gotten into a bad habit of eating too much too late recently. Yeah, I know. Grapes are perfect. But I don't have $5 for grapes. $5 is like a week of food. And I would eat all of those grapes in one sitting. I always tell myself I'm gonna save them and like make them last. No. No, no. You can't do that. You just eat them. It's like natural candy. You just pop them all in your mouth and then you're dying. And it was so worth it. Also berries. Oh my gosh, blueberries. Totally eat blueberries. Now I'm just getting hungry for fruit, you guys. Ugh, I want to go get some food at the store. Oh well. You can make oatmeal. That's filling and it's kind of healthy, right? I have some dehydrated grapes and dehydrated blueberries that I could throw in there. And it's almost like I'm getting grapes. Oatmeal does sound good. And I won't even put that much sugar in there. I have some plain yogurt that I could put in the oatmeal. I guess I could try to just put the grapes and stuff, or the raisins and stuff in the yogurt. I've never done that before. But the yogurt is plain, like there's no flavor in it, so. I have a vanilla yogurt actually I need to open. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. You're a good idea, man. Thank you. Thank you for being so full of good ideas. I think you're right. I think that's the way to go. Yogurt and raisins or something. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, a little bit of maple syrup. Yeah, I don't have honey. Honey is another one of those things that's like a luxury item. Plus, if I get honey, I like to get local honey. Because the other stuff from Brazil or whatever, just, I don't know. Once you've been on like local honey for a while, it's really hard to go back to like the off-brand, super syrupy, cheap honey. It's just different. I can't explain it. So no, I don't have honey. I do have some maple syrup, but I'm trying to not eat sugar except on Sundays. Okay, I'll figure something out. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, maybe 3. Depends how long it takes me to put yogurt in a bowl, but I will be right back. That was a good idea. I ended up going with you guys don't laugh at me, but I put a lot of fruit in this yogurt. It's like 50-50. So there's my dehydrated blueberries and raisins with my vanilla yogurt that I opened because the plain yogurt smelled a little funny. It's been open for like 2 weeks, so probably need to use it for cooking or throw it out. Oh gosh, that sounds so clacky. I hope these rehydrate. I don't want crunchy fruit. I want fruit. Sounds like ice cubes. Yeah, is that an appropriate rate? It's better now that I've mixed it a little. I also found some cocoa runes. Cocoa runes. They are so good. These things are delicious. Coconut cashew cookies. They don't actually have that much sugar in them. And I think it's actually nectar. It's not sugar, so it's even lower glycemic value. So it's great. And it's really not that sweet. It's just enough sweet to be delicious. Anyway. Gosh, this is gonna be really crunchy. Oh yeah. It's not dehydrated yet. I'm gonna let it sit over here for a second. Hey. Don't knock them till you've tried them, Amaze. They're really yummy. Oh, man, those are chewy. Have you guys ever had something that's so chewy and sweet, it's like painful? For some reason that combination of chewy and sweet like hurts my teeth. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for those to warm up a little or soak up some of the water a little. Okay. Now then. Thank you guys for letting me take a little break. I guess I should put Instagram back on. I don't know. Where's my little Instagram thing? Oh, so many cables. Alright. I wish I could disable Bixby. I really don't like Bixby. So I got a new phone recently and I have an S8 now. It's an upgrade from an S5, so it's a little different. But it's got this like I guess robot helper Siri-esque thing called Bixby, and I keep accidentally hitting the button for it. And it's really annoying. Like, I don't understand why people need an assistant on a phone. Like, how often do you really use that for anything that's not play? I don't feel like it's that useful. It takes me as much time to explain things to Bixby as it is just type it up myself. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not technologically savvy or something. Excuse me. Okay, I'm setting up my Instagram stream. Uno momento. Start live. Wow, that looks really weird. Why is it so weird? Huh. Okay, well, can't do anything about it. That's a little better. Okay. That's not. There it is. There. Okay. Is Bixby 3 laws compliant? I don't know. What's that mean? I can ask. Actually, I tried to disable it. I don't think it works. This is not hydrating. Very disappointed. Every time I accidentally hit it, it always asks me if I want to verify it for you, so I'm like, no. You're good, I love peanut butter ramen? What is peanut butter ramen? Like you put peanut butter in your ramen? That sounds interesting. The 3 laws of robotics? Is this from a movie or is this like a real thing? I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know if... I don't know. Oh, I think my desktop audio stopped working. Can you guys still hear the music at all? Okay, there it goes. Okay, this is from iRobot, right? A robot can't harm a human or allow a human to be harmed through inaction. Cold yogurt makes it harder. Why didn't you say something, Impala? You steered me so well. And now at the last minute, you've just let me fail? Why would you set me up for failure in this way? I didn't even think about that. I would think that the liquid would make it soft, you know? I didn't even think about that. That's disappointing. 2. A robot cannot disobey an order from a human unless obeying the order conflicts with rule number 1. Oh, I see. So like the human can't be like, kill me. Or kill them. But the liquid is cold. Yeah, but it's not that cold. I guess it is kind of chilly. Well, dang it. Look. I'm tired. Cannot be judged for my poor decision making. A robot must defend itself. Unless defending itself conflicts with rules 1 or 2. I mean, those sound like good rules. I imagine that Bixby follows them. But I don't know if Bixby can do anything to actually help. Also, I don't know how I feel about those personal assistants, honestly. Like, I've heard some strange things about, like, what they are, as far as, like, information gathering, like, what they're actually listening to, and, like the terms of agreement. I don't know. I'm just slightly suspicious. So, like, I don't know, I've heard that, like, when you ask it something, by asking it something, you're giving it permission to record your voice, and then the company can use it however they want. Or something like that. And with, like, voice recognition being such a thing, I don't know. I feel weird about it. Probably just paranoia from too many science fiction movies, but... Man, I'm so sad about this. So what you're saying is I should have put them in hot water first, dehydrated them, and then put them in the yogurt? Is that how that works? I just wanted fruit. That's all I wanted. You guys are talking about grapes, and I just wanted fruit. Oh no, you can, because I put them in my oatmeal every morning, and they get very soft. You're wrong there, sir. Because I have this whole container full of dehydrated fruits that I put in my oatmeal in the morning. No, they don't get plump, but I mean they're soft and juicy. They're a little juicy, but not like, they don't turn back into grapes. If that's not what I meant. Oh, thank you very much, Doodlebot. Oh, and thank you very much too, Helios Jinx. Oh, don't look at that one though. That one's not beautiful. That one needs to be redone. It's horrible. The more I look at it, the more I hate it. How are you doing tonight? Okay, you say the best bet is to just buy fruit, but you say that as though I have money to buy fruit with. I'm on a very tight budget here, sir. I have a certain amount of money I can spend every month. And I'm already, it's all spoken for March. Also, it's a fun fact, I found out this week that I might be having to move apartments soon. So that's not exciting. Apparently my landlord Apparently my landlord is a slumlord. Because there's a chance that these apartments, some of them, not all of them, but there's a few that are in such bad condition that it might be more cost effective for him to just have the place condemned than to fix it. Which is really disappointing. Because I love living here. This is like the coolest apartment I've ever lived in. But anyway. Point being, I cannot afford to splurge right now on fruit. Because I might be having to incur moving costs soon. Pretty much just living on whatever I have in my pantry. Until I know for sure what's happening. And I do like this brush. Makes some nice little effects that I enjoy. Ugh, I keep hitting the wrong key. Still so pixely. I don't know if there's a way to like depixel something. Do I just have to do smoothing? Blur maybe? Is that how you depixel? Still looks pretty pixely. I don't think it's doing anything. Oops, sorry, Instagram. Oh no, it's definitely because the file is small. Like the original thumbnail, the original thumbnail is this big. This is 100% size for the original thumbnails for these. So like, wherever the Beauty and the Beast one is, somewhere here, there. That's how big it is. So yeah, I usually work pretty big too. But I mean, when I do thumbnails, I typically just draw them really small and then I blow them up really big and then paint over them. But I really like the way some of these painting textures are in the thumbnail, and painting over them just isn't giving me the same. I don't know, I was just wondering if there is a way. Photoshop always works against me, so I'm not surprised there's not. This is a very disappointing yogurt, Impala. I just want you to know that. This is so chewy. There's just... I was way too excited about the fruit, and I put way too much fruit. Holy cow. Well, I'm good. I'm glad you heard that. Oh, really? You do your thumbnails on a large file? Oh, you just stay zoomed out? I see. That's smart. I should do that. See, this is why... I just don't know what I'm doing, you guys. This is what happens when you teach yourself things. You just miss obvious solutions like that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna strain my jaw. It's like eating a really old fruit roll-up. Like one you found in your pantry that you're not sure if you bought it like a year ago or if it's from your childhood. That's what this is like. Like, the aftertaste is really good, but the process to get there is questionable. Well, I'll have to adopt your thumbnail solution from now on. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of do this a bunch, and then sometimes it looks okay, and then sometimes it looks like this. I'm just like, oh, what happened? Gotta work on that later. So, definitely sticking with this one tonight. I was gonna go back and forth and work on them, but I'm just gonna start over on that Gretel one. I tried to get detailed too fast. It's okay, I'm just messing with you, Impala. It's not your fault that I don't have common sense and use logic. Turns out I don't use logic in Photoshop or yogurt, so... such is my life, I guess. I don't know. Doomed to chew and learn things the hard way. Oh, but it is actually starting to hurt my jaw a little bit. That's probably not good. Okay. Maybe I'll let it, like, warm up a little bit or something. Okay. Sorry. That was an extended snack break. I feel re-energized, though. Man, I don't know what to do about this rose, either. I really like the way it looks, and every time I try to paint over it, it just looks stupid. But it does not have enough detail. The problem is when I print this, I really just don't want the pixelation to show. Like, it's not so bad over here, I guess. There's just like a few areas I can paint over. To like decrease the pixeling. But overall I feel like it's not too bad. It's really the rest of it. Are you working on physics homework? What are you doing? Why are you looking at physics? That sounds awful. Oh no, you're dying inside. I'm so sorry. I don't blame you. Is this like high school, college? Karma for the raisins? Oh no. No. I mean, yes. Serves you right. Steer me false. Put all my faith in you. Gave you my trust. How could you do this to me? That one is... Hi, Wing. How are you doing? It's talking about physics homework. Physics homework is never good. I have a second chat going as well, Wing, just so you know. So you're not confused about who I'm talking to. I'm talking to... There's 3 different chats happening right now. So... I'm not talking to myself. Yes, it is important to place trust wisely. Wait, 3 what? I think I missed something. Can't even keep up with one. I don't remember what we were talking about. That's the bad part about using a mic to chat. I have no idea what was said before from my end. So what did I say about 3 chats? Oh, 3 chats. Oh. So I'm really tired. Yeah, 3 chats. Well, I mean, so I use something called, this might be useful for you, since you're a streamer too. I use something called Restream. So it actually, most of the chats it consolidates into one. The only one I can't consolidate is Instagram, and I think it doesn't work with Facebook either, but I don't really stream on Facebook. Mostly just if I remember, like, I'll hook up Instagram. But it does like Twitch and YouTube together. And then Picardo, I think I've got a few people on Picardo sometimes. I know Last is out there somewhere. But yeah, so it basically consolidates it all into the thing you see on the screen. Which is what I also have on my screen, just on my other monitor, so it's not interfering with the painting. So I finally just like used my TV as a second monitor, which is terrible, because the resolution is like, what is it? What is that old resolution? It's like 900. Oh, thanks. Aw, Amaze, I even fixed my cheer animation for you today and it's still not working. Why is it not working? Oh, see ya. Bye, Wing. Sorry I missed it. Why is it not doing what I wanted it to do? Hang on. Thank you for the cheer, though. You are so sweet. Okay, this is gonna bug me. I've got to double check and make sure. Why did it not save? So I updated all of my Streamlabs. And I even tested it like multiple times to make sure. Because I wanted you guys to see my cute little gift that I have. Hang on, let me test. Test bits. See, that's what's supposed to come up when somebody gives me bits. I don't know why it doesn't do that for you. I've got to talk to Rio. Something is not syncing. Something is set up wrong. Supposed to give a cute little hugging puppy gif, which I like a lot better than that silly triangle. Why does it hate me? I swear. And it's just for the bits one too, and it's enabled, like it should be working. Save settings. I mean, I've saved it so many times. Oh well. I'm sorry. I know you guys have been dropping bits a lot, so I wanted to make sure my bits one actually worked. But apparently it doesn't. This is most disappointing. Son, I am disappointed. Streamlabs. Oh well, I tried. Sorry guys. Just not meant to be cool, I guess. Gotta get going. Okay, yeah, no. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate your company. Good luck with your deadlines. Don't stress out too much about them. Hopefully they go well. Have a good night. Okay. Well, that was sad. I don't know why that's happening like that. night. Oh, that's so sad. Good night. What? Have fun sleeping under my bed? That sounds so creepy, Impala. Although I guess here's your long lost self. I almost said long lost twin, but that was not in fact what we decided. Her arm is way off. I don't know what I was thinking. This is like not how arms go. Or thumbs. All my anatomy is off over here. What is happening? Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my stomach just made like the loudest noise ever. This is the problem with having snacks right in front of me. I keep wanting to stop and snack on them. Gotta fix this. This is driving me crazy. Hey, babe. I don't know if you can hear me. I tried to shout at you earlier, but no idea if you know I was talking to you. You're in college, so you understand the tight budget? Yeah. I'm not in college, and I still have a tight budget. But I definitely had one in college, too. Basically, I've just been on a tight budget for my adult life, which I suppose is normal, so... I guess not everybody does that, but I like being able to pay for things that I need, so I stick with the budget. And unfortunately, grapes fall into the category of non-necessity. As much as I wish they didn't. I wish I could justify grapes. Every time I go to the store, I look at them and I'm like, oh, just one bag. But it's like a slippery slope. First it's one bag, then it's 5. Yeah. And then as previously discussed, you're homeless next thing you know. So that's how that works. Gotta stave off homelessness. Buy grapes, be homeless. That's the lesson. I don't know if I like this. Thank you. Thank you for more cheers, even though my GIF isn't working. I'm really upset about it. But thank you. You're a great Amaze. Just the best. Alright, something is not right here. I think I know what it is. Thumb. It's not even kind of in the right position. It's throwing everything else off. Maybe not. This whole hand is a disaster, you guys. Alright, let's try this again. Sketching time, go. Like, I want her thumb. I guess it should be like this. That's how it was before. A friend just texted you saying... saying chlamydia would be a cute girl's name? What? No, that just sounds gross and that would be a terrible girl's name. Oh my goodness. They gonna name their son Herpes? Like... I guess I mean, I suppose, of the STDs, it does have a prettier sound to it, perhaps, but I don't know if I'd go with, would make a good girl's name. That's pretty, that's pretty funny. I hope you told them that they're wrong. That's what I mean. It's like a Greek god name, right? Like Herpes, Hermes. I'm not mad about it. Well, good. Glad you're not mad about it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kill this hand. Sounds about as cute a girl name as malaria. I mean, malaria at least sounds a little better. And plus, it's not a disgusting disease. I mean, it's not that any disease is pretty necessarily, but if I had to choose, like, between the two, I think I would prefer malaria. Like, if it was that or die, choose one of these two names or die. Rabies. I'm trying to think of other... No, you just really shouldn't name kids after diseases, just as a general rule, I think. Oh my goodness gracious me. This just looks weird because of the angle, I think, or because of the perspective. Oh my goodness. Ah, I'm going crazy. Okay, so her wrist would be here. Wrist. Thumb bone. Thumb. Maybe the flower is just in the wrong place. You would be a perfect addition to my friend group. Look at that, Amaze, making friends left and right. Still not sure if the red eye is too strong of a statement. Don't know. Are you talking to me or Maze? if I have a favorite. I did a school report on Demeter once when I was in high school, and I thought she was cool. As far as favorite, I guess maybe Athena? No, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. And I'd also probably have to know more about Greek gods and goddesses to be able to answer. But I did like that Demeter was kind of like not a huge player. She just kind of did her job and didn't cause drama, really. Her daughter did, but at least from what I remember. Could be remembering wrong, of course, I suppose. Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Suppose you must if you're asking that kind of a question. Like Aphrodite? Oh geez. Of course you like Aphrodite. I think the most interesting thing about Greek mythology is all of the ways in which all of the ways in which they came about, you know? Like that, like just weird stories about like, oh, Zeus had a headache and then he split his head open and a kid popped out, you know, like who, what? Like, did they actually believe this is what the gods did? Or did they just like make up stories and think that, did they think it was mythology? Like, I really want to know. Like, I wish I could be inside the head of a Greek in those days and be like, hey, did you guys really believe that these things were true? Or did you just kind of like make up stories and be like, yeah, this is our heritage or something? I don't know. I'm just curious. Just so funny. I suppose that can be said of most religions, but I just think that one is like so weird. Yeah, stuff like that where it was clearly just like somebody's daydream about like, what's the weirdest thing I could say that would happen right now? And like, oh, but that's how this god came about. Like, I feel like they were like put on the spot about like where a god came from if they like discovered one or like made one up or whatever. And they were like, oh, he, yeah, this happened. Yeah. Like, I want to imagine that that's how that went down. Like that was what the priest's main role was, was to just like make up outlandish stuff really well or something. I don't know. It's just funny. Cultures change so much though, I suppose. Who knows what they found ridiculous and what they thought was legit. Still not mad about it. That's good. Glad you semi-approve. You're like, I don't hate it. Therefore. Oh, that could be like a, well, you didn't say no. Slippery slope as well. Okay, I'm like way overworking this shoulder and like ruining it right now, so there's that. Now she looks like she has wrinkly, saggy skin. It's really exciting. I'm really glad that I did that. That is sarcasm. I am not glad. I'm quite sad. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. But only just. I do more bounce light. This light is not nearly strong enough. There we go. Just a touch of bounce. Alright, let's see if my yogurt is better yet. Nope. Still terrible. Although they are plumping. Oh, and I just swallowed one. Oh. Went down like a mushy rock. Slowly plumping. I bet if I let them sit overnight in the fridge, it'd be really good. In fact, I might experiment. Sorry, I'm like doing that right on the microphone. My bad. Alright. I'm gonna put this away for the night and see if they're better in the morning. Be right back. These homework questions are killing you? At a playground, a 22-kilogram child plays on a slide that drops through a height of 2.1 meters. Child starts at rest, top of the slide. On the way down, the slide does a non-conservative work of negative 361 J. What does that mean? I feel like there's an easier way to explain that than the slide does a non-conservative work of something on a kid. I don't even know what that means. You lost me. You lost me at physics, really, but... yeah, that just sounds confusing. I don't envy you. I definitely took physics in high school, and it was like the stupid people physics, like the non-mathematic people physics. And basically the coach who taught it just took pity on me because I kept coming in for tutorials and like came in for help like every day after school and just wasn't getting it. And he just like gave me lots of extra credit for trying really hard. Because he was like, I mean, at least you're in here. These other kids who aren't doing so hot never even like ask questions. I was like, I really did want to do good. I just, math was not my strong suit. What were you majoring in? Or what are you majoring in, I should say? Are you a science person? Is that where you're taking physics? Painting these is gonna be interesting. You're taking wait, you're a graphics major? And you have to take physics? That's weird. You would think that if you had to take a science, it could be like a, I don't know, like a lower class science than physics. But physics is tough, man. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Hopefully they have good, like, tutoring sessions or something you can get in on. Oh, hey, Clue! How are you doing? Clue! Clue is here. My apartment's making weird noises again. really wish it wouldn't do that. I want to say it's because people are taking showers and like one of the pipes in the walls is like dripping or something. Because it always seems to happen at night. What are you up to, Clue? Oh, I'm pretty good. Just, you know, doing my thing. Trying to draw, failing. Maybe not totally failing, but there is some failure involved here. Because I'm not really getting the effects that I'm wanting with this brush. Okay, and there's too many vines. Like, I'm going crazy with the vines. These vines all need to go. But no, I'm good. It's been kind of a stressful week, so I didn't get as much stuff done as I had hoped. Come on. Okay, well, yeah, just undo all that nonsense. Not much, just relaxing Friday, try not to fall asleep. Why are you trying not to fall asleep? Sleep is great. You should get more sleep, if anything, I think. I think everybody needs sleep. More sleep than we get as a culture. I probably need to work tomorrow. I was halfway considering taking Saturday off, because it is technically the weekend, but I'm just so behind. I feel like I only get to take Saturdays off if I've been a good girl and done all of my work. But I'm behind, so maybe I'll take a break tomorrow if I catch up on some stuff. You're gonna sleep? Like capital sleep tonight? Well, good. You better sleep. How close are you, Amaze? Are you getting almost done, or is the classical music helping? I feel like it's actually making me a little more productive than usual, which is good. Probably need more of that. Still don't know about these red eyes. I feel like it might be a little too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, just a little too on the nose. Almost done with the line art. Good, good. Yeah, feel free to share stuff. Don't you draw too, Clue, or no? Yeah, most of the people who hang out in here are art people. Most of them, not all. Yeah, we share links and stuff in chat though, so if you do draw, then feel free to share something. The answer was 2.9. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't even know what that means. Like, how can the answer be 2.9? What was the question? I didn't even understand the question. Like, there was no question. It just told us what was happening. Were you trying to figure out J? What is J? Jewels? It's the only science word with J that I know. Epic music. I wonder why Doodlebot keeps doing that one, but it hasn't shot out my other Discord stuff, or my other, like my Discord link, or my... Well, I guess it does the save one occasionally, but I haven't seen the Discord link come up. Finding the velocity? Oh. Well, I mean, so his velocity was 2.9 miles per hour? Is that what that was? You're not dumb. I don't know how to find my little things though. Like my little alerts that go off. Notifications? No. I'm still so confused. Timers, maybe. Oh, it's because I don't have it on a timer. I only have it on command. That's why. Wait, where is it? It disappeared. It was on timer. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Timers! I wonder how you make it go off. Oh well, I don't know. It hasn't gone off in a while, so I'll just type it. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to stream appropriately. My apologies to you all. You deserve a better streamer than I am. Yeah, Maze is awesome. He's really prolific too. I'm kind of in awe. And he doesn't think he is. Like every time I say that, he's like, no, I'm not. Psh, whatever. But no, he is really like, I really need to be more like a Maze when it comes to that. So bad at updating anything. I totally agree. Isn't that what you're in school for? Oh, it's like it's just like a chat it's just like, have you ever used Slack before? Or IRC way back in the day? It's just like a server, it's like a chat channel that you log into to just talk to people. I post, well, I plan to post things on there. I just got it started. It's not totally, I mean, it's like mostly set up, but I'm still trying to figure out how to use it because I'm just dumb. But yeah, it's basically just online chat room with invite only. So it's not open to public, only people who have that link I just put out. So it's basically for people in Twitch. And then I think, I don't know if I'll put it out anywhere else. I might put it out on Patreon if I ever get my Patreon set up, but yeah, feel free to check it out if you want. Hopefully, once I get it fully set up in there, I don't know. More like, I need to figure out like what channels, I don't know, if you guys can think of any like specific channels that you would like to see, please let me know, because I'm not sure like what people want. I don't really want to have, just because my stuff is kind of all ages access, I don't want to have any like not safe for work channels necessarily, but I don't want to like not have places for adult conversation. I mean like serious conversation. You know, so I don't know. I was thinking about making like a channel for that, like adults only channel, but I don't know if anybody even wants that. Maybe that's something I can worry about later. It's not like there's people clamoring for that right now. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really think of like other rooms to put in there. So for now, that's what it is. Yeah, I still don't know. Still just don't know. Maybe I should work on the Little Mermaid one a little more. Really should have that one done by now. So bad. Have I watched Scott Pilgrim? I have. I've actually seen it very recently. I own it. But I hadn't watched it in a while, so I popped it in the other day. It's ridiculous. But fun. The ridiculousness is kind of the point, so I'm okay with it. Well, don't be too jealous. So this is actually an illustration for a book that I'm working on with an author. Her name is China to Spain, and so the book is actually a series of illustrations about creepy fairy tales. So it's like a retelling of classic fairy tales with like a different sort of a twist. So like in this one, for example, it turns out that Belle is actually the beast, and so I'm trying to kind of subtly hint at maybe a darker side to her with like, you know, the thorns in her hair and like these kind of curl-like horns, and I don't know, just like she's hopefully feels a bit more sinister, but like when paired with the writing, it will make more sense, I hope. I don't know, we'll see. Or it will make no sense and I'll just be real sad, but I think we'll be okay. But thank you, I'm glad that it looks nice. I'm not the best at people, so this project is really pushing me to like dive headfirst into my fears with drawing humans, so it's good. It's good to be stretched. Yeah, so it's like it kind of, I was explaining this to people in chat earlier, but it's kind of like a like female empowerment kind of a spin. Like instead of them being, it's like removes the element of the damsel in distress and kind of turns it into like they're kind of taking charge of their own story. And so like the question the author is asking with each of the stories is like, but what if she was in charge of the outcome? Like why did things go this way if she was the one kind of like if she wanted these things to happen, or something kind of to that effect. So it's, yeah, but it's like they're also kind of creepy. So like some of the women are like murderers or zombies, or like, it's just like it's supposed to be kind of creepy, like Halloween-y, I suppose. So it's like a mix of like empowerment, but also like they're still kind of crappy people, or like scary monsters or something. So it's kind of like an interesting line to walk as far as how I try to tell the story visually. Because like some of them they're just like straight up like monstrous, and like I don't want to portray them in a good light. But then in others it's like more of a gray area, I suppose. It's like, or are they just, this is the creature that they are, or whatever. So anyway, that is the gist of what I'm doing right now. Where's my overlay layer? Oh, I lost it. Oh, I didn't, apparently it's no longer an overlay. Okay, here we go. Probably guess which character it is. Never good at drawing people. Yeah, I'm not very good. Who runs the world? Girls National Women's Day. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good time for that. Wasn't that yesterday? I don't know. I didn't actually realize we had our own day. Maybe that makes me a terrible woman, but like, anyway. I've got to go, but have a good evening. Okay, yeah. Thanks for coming by, Senna. It was always good to see you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you. I'm glad it's looking okay. We'll see. I'm not super confident yet, but it's getting there slowly. The things I liked about the thumbnail are slowly coming back as I paint over it. So I did like the yellow sunrise glow or sunset glow or whatever around everything. Long braid. Oh, for his picture. Yeah, have a good night. Always a pleasure. I don't know. Do you guys think the white is too much? I mean, I kind of like it in some ways, but I also wonder if maybe it's too white. You know what I mean? Just a little... Oh, whoops. Oh, I totally painted on the line art layer. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. That's the line art layer, and I definitely painted all over it. Look at that. Look at all that paint. Oh me, oh my. Okay, well, it's too late now. It's been done, so just gonna have to do what I can. Okay, you don't think it's too, I don't know, something? Too something. Well, if you think it works, then it works. I just didn't know if I should like make the yellow come out a little bit more into it or just let it be. Let it be what it is. Oh, my eyes are killing me. Ugh. So how's your week been, Clue? Anything exciting happened to you while I take a water break? Yeah, wrong layer shenanigans. That's like predictable at this point though, I feel like, with the way all of my stuff goes. Kind of feel the yellow? Okay. Oh wait, you mean you kind of think the yellow should expand more? Or Ryu! Hello! You missed a whole conversation about Kamen Rider. Just wanted you to know. I had no idea what was going on. I love you too. Sorry. I'm eating. Not exciting, just tiring. Lots of exams and homework, but I have a nice weekend. Good. Good for you. Oh, there's cheers. Thank you. Oh, Ryu, before you run off, I need your help at some point because I fixed my cheers gif. I will show you. On my Streamlabs, it actually does things. But on here, see, watch. Test bits. Oop, except my mouse just freaked out. It's supposed to do that, but it doesn't. Yeah. Well, anyway, just if you have time, if you're around later, and if you haven't already run off, I would love your help with figuring out why it works on my Streamlabs, but not actually on my stream. So, anyway, have fun playing D&D. If you didn't hear any of that, I'll just catch you later. Ryu is like my stream guru. She's the one who encouraged me to start streaming in December. And then like helped me figure out everything. So I basically run to her every time I don't know what to do. Oop, Instagram stream is ending. Thank you for those of you who joined on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, I think she already ran off. She's a tough cookie to track down on D&D nights for sure. Oh my phone is blowing up tonight. That's good. Oh, man. I feel like I want to switch over to another one because I'm kind of stuck on this one, but the only one I have to switch over to is the terrifying Gretel one that's horribly out of proportion. I guess I could switch over to this one. I need to work more on this one for sure. I might just stare at it for a minute. Ryu is the Rainbow Dash to my Fluttershy. Whatever that means. But it sounds accurate. She does compliment me well. That's what happens when you've known somebody that long. Did I ever tell you that we met when I was in the first grade? Or when we were in the first grade? We had the same first grade teacher. We are those friends. Oh, hey, Dream. No worries. Here, I'll show you what I've been working on. I just switched over to this one, but this is what I've been doing. Well, this and Gretel, but we don't talk about Gretel because she looks really bad. So I'm gonna fix her off stream. I've got a lot of tweaking to do. But glad you made it for a little bit. Yeah, I am probably gonna end it in like 10 minutes or so. Or whatever. It's 7:42, so like 18 minutes or whatever, but I try to do 3-hour streams. Sometimes I just run out of steam though. I don't know how to fix it. I think it's just because it's so late for me and I'm so tired by this time of day. But I feel like if I streamed in the morning, like nobody's around because everybody's at work, you know? Like I want to hang out with people. I don't want to just be by myself on the stream. I don't know. I think I might let me try that sentence again. I think I might start doing just like unannounced streams, you know, like throughout the day. Oh, it was the one you sent me? Oops. Sorry. Feel free to correct me in Discord. I thought it was Cinna. Oh well, sorry about that. It is a great song though. Feel free to claim it. Dream said it. Dream knows what's up. Oh. Well, I'm glad you guys did. I haven't checked it since I started streaming. Can I do that? I feel like it breaks every time I try to check it when I'm doing stuff. Oh, see, it's not even like on anymore. Ugh. Discord, you are so mean to me. 3 hours is a long time to be talking. I agree, especially when you're like kind of a little bit of a hermit, maybe? I don't know. Something. Anyway. Oh, someone new. Hey, Commando. Whoever that is. They're online right now, so maybe they're watching the stream. I am not knowing. Oh man, I just lost everything. Where's my chat? Okay. Oh, thanks. You're known as the garden pony to all your MLP friends. Well, she's kind of evil. So as long as you're okay with being like the evil garden pony. I don't know, I still feel like the red eyes is maybe a little too like, meh, like funny on the nose noise. I might change that because it just stands out too much to me. Now to find out what layer it's on is the trick. It's on this one. Nope, it's on 2 layers. Wait, where is it? It's on this layer, but it's on another layer too. Oh gosh. This is ridiculous. Why do I do this? Oh, nope, that's a bad plan. Don't do that. Let's just color black. How many layers this is on? Oh my gosh, the red is on 3 layers. What's wrong with me? Why can I not just like stick to a layer? What? This can't be as hard as everybody else. Or this can't be as hard for everybody else is what I was trying to say. What is the trick to staying in your own layer? Do you just get used to like checking all the time? 'Cause I'm definitely not there yet if that's the trick. It would probably help if I would label my layers and actually look at them. No, I'm not gonna make it that obvious. I want it to very much seem like she's like your typical like, oh look, a pretty nice sweet heroine. Like covered in flowers, she must be the good guy. And then you read the story and it's like, oh, nope, she's terrible. I can't believe she did that. I don't know. I kind of like the whole second guessing what the cover of the book says kind of a thing. Oh, you mean in terms of... I need to make an emote for layer shenanigans. That's a good point. That is a good point. I should do that. Layers! That would just be the table flip emoticon for me. Like, it's so bad. I don't know why I'm so bad at that. Casey did the wrong layer. I should make a, you know what I should make is a chat command for it. Exclamation point layer. I can do that right now. See if that, I don't know if it's retroactive or not, but. Commands! Oh. What? Submit? Basic? What? Submit? Okay. Why are there 2 now? Okay, whatever. New. Exclamation point. Layers. Take a shot every time Casey works on the wrong layer. Oh no. That would be the fastest drinking game, you guys. No. Wait, appreciate you way more than that of what? I missed something. Spike. Oh, is Spike not... Do they not treat Spike nice? I didn't know that. See, that's not fair. You can't be that self-deprecating when I don't know the characters. Okay. Oh, in terms of personality. Okay. We should make that the chat game. Take a shot every time Casey messes up on layers. Because seriously, you guys would be so drunk by like 10 minutes in. It would be bad. I can't do that to you guys. That's just not how friends treat friends. What did you call it? Layer shenanigans? Okay, there we go. How do I submit this? Okay. Try it out. The command is exclamation point layers. I don't know if it will work now or if I have to wait till after. But if you want to try it, that's what it is. Okay. A few more minutes and then I'm gonna... It's not so much the characters don't treat him nice as it is the writers don't give him much focus. Oh. I mean, is it because he's not a pony? I mean, isn't the show about the ponies? Spike has been the worst character in a lot of episodes because in the first few seasons, they treated him kind of like slapstick punching bag. Aww, he's treated a lot better in the later part of the series, but it's become a meme for how he was abused as a character early on. Poor thing. Hey, it works! Am I on the right one? I don't know, that's a great question. At this point, it probably doesn't matter because they're all painting layers now. There is no line layer. But I guess I could try to stay on the line layer. Which one was the line layer? Hey look, the command's working already. It's making me name my layers. Lines kinda. That's what I'm calling it. Alright, there's the lines kinda layer. And then the rest are just paint. So disappointing. Whoops. Telling you, I'm a walking disaster. Shiny nose. Why is that not working? Oh, because I have paint on the lines layer. So it's not letting me paint over it. Oh life. Oh me. Yeah, I sometimes do, but I often don't when I'm painting. It's really just a bad habit I have with illustrations. Like when I'm doing like the slug series or my stickers or like any other kind of illustration that's more like flat coloring, I always name my layers because I will get them confused. But like when I paint, I'm just so used to doing, I very rarely do line art layers is the problem. Like usually the layers are just paint layers and then I flatten them all and then I keep painting and then I flatten them all and I don't have layers for my paintings. It's really more just like a tool of convenience, and then once I've got it the way I want it, I push them all together so I don't have to worry about it anymore. So it's really, I think it's just a style, like it's a technique problem, so I probably need to start at least having like a sketch layer, but with these it'll be hard because they all have thumbnails for the sketch layer, like already, you know? I don't know. I'll figure something out. I forget what the command is to flip the whole thing. I need to get in the habit of doing that too. Like flipping everything so you can see it from a different angle, and like it helps you identify issues because you can see like why things look weird or like what's up with this thing. Oh, that's why her hand isn't working. So yeah, like this, I think I just realized, oh, and I'm working on the line layer again. Tisk, tisk. So like with this, I really just need to have her thumb be the only digit that is visible, probably. Because it's like her hand would be here. So I guess maybe I could do like fingers like that. I don't know, like... So I'm just gonna look at my own hand for a second. So I guess she'd be holding it like this from that angle. It just looks weird, like she's holding way too tight. I don't know. Something is just very off about this whole thing. Casey stream drinking game. Take a shot if 1. Casey paints on the wrong layer. 2. Casey forgets to save. 3. Casey... Oh my gosh. That is totally my streams in a nutshell. Casey gets a snack. Casey complains about her lighting. Casey looks confused. Oh no, do I really complain about the lighting that much? It's just hard to see. I can't help it. I will try not to complain as much about the lighting. It's pretty funny. It's very accurate. Well done, Dream. Casey gets distracted would be another good one, probably. But seriously, you guys would be in like an alcoholic coma. You'd have to go to the hospital and get your stomach pumped. You can't do that. Do not play that game. That is a deadly game. The most dangerous game. Maybe I can do this. Kind of works. First out, we'd probably be passed out if those were really the rules. Yeah, you definitely would. And I'd be spending the whole stream going, no, I'm sorry you guys, I didn't mean it. Don't drink another one. Stop. I was just playing. Oh, I forgot. Like, that would be bad. We haze you because we love you. I mean, I'm totally used to that, so I definitely, don't worry, I definitely take it that way. That's like my entire life. Almost every friend situation I've ever been in has been that. So I walk around, I used to think I had like an invisible target on my head that nobody was telling me about. But, you know, turns out that I'm just really easy to pick on. Oh hey, now my Discord thing is working. Okay, that's good. Glad I fixed that. Well, that hand looks a little better. But that did actually help, flipping it like that. Good, good. Save. See, Doodlebot didn't have to remind me that time. Although, you missed it, Dream. I definitely spent the first, like, 40 minutes of this stream working on an unsaved document. Like, the whole time. It was just an untitled, unsaved document. It was bad. And that's why I have the Doodlebot reminder, because I need it. Because one of these days... Oh, no, we don't look at Gretel. Gretel's in the naughty corner. One of these days, it's definitely going to come back to bite me. Okay, I don't know. I might adjust the hands a little more, but at least I think I have the positioning right, finally, which is nice. Whew. But yeah, I think it's getting close to that time. I'm pretty sleepy. I don't think I have much more creativity in me tonight, but... Oh, excuse me. And I ate too much. I'm sleepy for sure. I need to, like, go sleep off the food. Had a tech problem over here and my program closed and I hadn't saved it a bit. Oh, that's the worst. That happened to me on stream one time. I don't know if you were there for that one, Amaze. But I was doing a fan art Friday and I just lost everything that I did for the whole stream. Like, it happened 20 minutes before the end of the stream. And I was so sad. But the thing was, I had saved, but something weird happened. I don't remember what. Something strange happened for some... I'd have to go watch the video, but it was just a sad time, is the point. Thank goodness for Krita making automatic backups. Yeah, Photoshop does too, but like, something I had done totally negated that, and it just like reverted itself back to the file it was when I first opened it. Like, just everything was gone. It's the worst. It was so sad. That was a sad day. But anywho, I think I am done for tonight, you guys. I am gonna save this. I don't know, I kind of like this playlist. I'm gonna bookmark it. Use it again. But anyway, it's been fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for those of you who joined and kept me on track and kept me from going crazy. Always is very helpful having people in here to work with. Oh, I need to watch this. Where am I going to save this to? Senna, I think it was Senna. Now I'm second guessing everything I think was Senna. She sent me this cool website about like weird retellings. Whoops, and I need to watch that later. Of fairy tales. Need to look at. Alright, cool. Got that saved. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys, and I will hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. Have a great night. And for those of you watching the video later, if you missed the live stream and you would like to hang out with me live, I will be streaming tomorrow on Saturday as well. And I'll probably be streaming Frankie the Dragon sculpt, trying to fix him. Oh, he's so messed up, you guys. For those of you who haven't seen in the Discord, he's really messed up. Anyway, so yeah. That's what's doing. But I'll try to fix them tomorrow on stream, and if not, I'll just paint something else. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but it'll have something to do with Frankie. So anyway, everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Bye!